Shivoham, Shivoham.
Namaste. Welcome to KYG, Kaivalya Yoga Gurukulam in Kanchipuram, South India. It's been a while since we gave you an update. What's going on now is still the big project, the Yagashala or the Yagalayam is still being built. It's nearing completion. Another month or 45 days of work is pending on that. We are at a stage where we are going to be installing the kalasham.
Shivoham, Shivoham.
This kalasham is going to be on top. It's a very traditional kalasham and it has got grains inside it, filled with grains after having done the regular rituals and things like that. We'll talk about it more in detail about this, how it's done in the course of learning all about yagnas, yagas, yagashalas and so on. There is a special wood. This wood is going to get inserted in on the top. This wood is medicinal in nature and it's supposed to have psychic absorption powers, if you will. It's called the Karungali in Tamil. Karungali is black. It's black in nature. If you see, the color is black. This is a rare piece of wood. I don't think the government allows us to cut it these days, but this is got from a very old temple. The carpenter who does it for temples here, he collects it from very old temples and keeps it and passes it on to people who are genuinely interested and not doing business. So I was lucky to get this for the kalasham. It goes all the way in the Karungali. And this is going to adorn the top of the Yagashala on top of the terrace. So this will receive the celestial energies from the divine hemisphere, if you will, and pass it on and bless all of you who would come and visit KYG in Kanchipuram.
Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.
So the Yagashala has been a beautiful process. There was a lot of learning, a lot of frustration, a lot of moments where I wondered if I took up too much. But then the divine guided us at every stage. We first started with preparing the pillar base. Each section had to be properly aligned, so that took a while.
Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.
Once the base was ready, then we had to place mystical diagrams of what we call the yantram. Yantram is a copper plate with mystical diagrams in it. Now these diagrams are specifically designed to attract energy and store energies. All of this, of course, is a matter of faith. But for me, through experience, I've begun to truly understand the energy and the power of all these practices. And therefore, bear with me. These small plates, I got it blessed many years ago, to 2019, if I'm correct. February of 2019, we visited all these temples, the celestial bodies, if you will. There are temples dedicated for the energy of Jupiter. There is temples dedicated for the moon and Saturn and Venus and so on. So The Yagashala has 8 pillars. The center will be where the fire pit will be. That will be the energy of the sun. Surrounding that will be the celestial bodies as we know it. You have Venus, you will have the moon, you have Mars, you have Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, and so on. All these 8 pillars are around it. Under each pillar are specifically designed mantras written on these copper plates with designs that were placed under each of these pillars. Maya's parents and our family, we did a little puja, and each of us took turns in placing these. Felt very privileged and very humbled to be able to do this.
Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.
Once that was done, then the pillars had to be made ready. So the pillars at the base had to be, we had to drill a hole for the pillar to go into the slot, if you will. The pillar had to be made ready. The top of the pillars, we attached what is called a varapu, a banana flower, if you will, on top, representing a banana flower. So that was put on top, and of course the pillars were made ready and then painted. Painting took a while. We decided to paint because it's exposed to weather, and therefore we had to apply 2 or 3 coats of primer, fill up all the cracks, and so on. So that was a very interesting project as well. Then came the big effort of actually lifting the pillars and putting it on each of these plates. They had to be carefully inserted, so the rod that was supporting from down had to go into each of these pillars. Each pillar was lifted by 3 or 4 people, and patiently we had to place each pillar in their respective positions, paying attention to which part of the pillar faces which direction.
Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.
And then the moment the pillars were placed, we immediately started painting them as well, because we had to coat it, because we had to protect the wood in case it rained. So this paint that we put was metallic in nature. It's what they put for cars. So we spray painted each of these pillars, and we have done 1 coat as of now, a gold rust color to represent the energy of the sun. That's what has been done. It looks just fabulous. As of now, it was a beautiful effort painting all these pillars. It literally brought the pillars and the deities within to life, made them more beautiful. And then finally came the laying of the roof. That had a challenge of its own. Huge beams had to be placed on top of these pillars with proper support, and then we had to build the framework. That took about 45 days or so, slowly, one step at a time, for 2 reasons. One was it was extremely hot, so these people couldn't work more than a few hours every day. Also, the angle and everything had to be tested and tried before actually putting it in place.
Shivoham, 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 शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहं.
All said and done, this is the big project right now, and all the focus is there. The flooring has to be laid in order to complete this. So it take another a month at least, I guess, for the place to get ready. Maya and I are very, very grateful, and we feel so honored to be able to build this. And once we start doing the yaga and the rituals, I have no doubt that everyone who watches this will be able to connect to a celestial dimension which truly exists, and we can all experience a greater part of the energy that lies within us. As always, stay inspired, stay blessed. Namaste.